So I simmed to the playoffs of 2020 like I have been doing for the last few videos, and the Rockets do make the playoffs with a 43-39 record, and somehow that's good enough for the 6th seed. So let's go ahead and sim and see what happens. So we lose to the Lakers in round 1 in 6 games, and the Clippers end up beating the Raptors in 7. Kawhi is the finals MVP. So let's get into year 1 of the rebuild. By the way, if you guys do enjoy this video at any time, I would really appreciate a like. Also, as I always say, if you guys have any teams or challenges or anything you'd like to see me do, definitely just feel free to leave a comment, and more than likely I'll get around to it. So here at the draft lottery, we have, where are we? Do we have a pick? We don't have a pick. Houston, or not Houston, we're Houston. Denver has our pick at 19. So we have no first round pick. That is very unfortunate. All right. Well, on a staff signing, definitely going to get a new trainer in here. Randy Martin. Yes, please. And let's get Cuba Gooding to be our head scout. So we already have Mike D'Antoni, which is good because you guys, if you've been watching the last few videos, you guys know that I like running 7 seconds or less. So we are going to sign a new assistant coach. And I suppose our CFO and assistant GM are all right. So we get all 3 of those guys, which is great. Let's go ahead and move on to the draft, and let's see if I can possibly trade up. So we're going to try to trade up to 6 with the Pistons because I would love to get James Wiseman on this team. PJ Tucker, I've just realized why 2K hates the Rockets, because they play a 6'5" PJ Tucker at center. So we're going to try to send him, Bruno Caboclo, and 3 second-round picks for pick 6, and I didn't really expect them to do that. Is there any other player I would throw in here? Like maybe Daniel House. I want to keep Rocco. I want to keep Chris Clemens. Can I give you a future first? Will you accept that? Oh, good God. Okay, what if I take out a second-round pick and I give you... I'm going to have to trade Eric Gordon at some point for sure, but what if I give you Daniel House? Really? Okay. What if I also then give you Chris Clemens? Okay, they do agree to that. So unfortunately, I had to give up a little more than I wanted to, but we are able to add James Wiseman. So Austin Rivers declines his player option. We're going to pick it up on Ben McLemore. And then more than likely, we're going to trade him. These 2 guys, sure, you can get the qualifying offer, I suppose. At that point, why the hell not? Austin Rivers, we will look to bring back. We'll just give him that and see if he accepts, and he does. I don't believe we're going to have bird rights on any of these guys at all, but might as well hold on to the rights for a moment. Yeah, we do not. So that really does not matter in that case. Anybody else here I might actually be interested in signing and keeping on this team? Not really, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and make a trade real quick. We're going to send Ben McLemore to the Spurs for their first-round pick next year. Now, let's see. Do I want to bring in, like, Alec Burks? No, I think I want to bring in Joe Harris. I'll do that. I'll just give him that much and see if we can sign him, and we can. So now, this, oh man, our bench is going to be very rough next year. I'll tell you that right now. So here at player progression, Harden is a 97, Russ 89. Rocco, I moved to small forward. He's going to be up to an 86. Wiseman is a 79 in his rookie year at center. I think he'd be like an 83 at power forward, but we're going to leave him at the 5. We got Joe Harris, Austin Rivers, Myers Leonard. Eric Gordon drops 4. Oh, wait a minute. That's because I moved him to shooting guard instead of small forward. That's the big reason anyway. So, yeah, like I said, man, our bench is going to be absolutely horrendous this year. You know, it's strange when there's literally nobody I want to send on tap potential. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, to be honest. So I guess we'll send Russ to perimeter shooting. We can send perimeter defense to Joe Harris, and we'll send big man defense to James Wiseman. So let's go ahead and move. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Well, Atlanta's really going to do this. I'm going to give them Michael Frazier and William Howard for OKC's 2022 pick and Malcolm Miller on a 2-way deal. That is, yeah, more than fine with me. So let's go ahead and set this rotation. We got Russ, Harden, Rocco. Myers Leonard's really going to start a power forward for us. That sucks. And James Wiseman as our starting five. Then off the bench, we got Joe Harris, Austin Rivers, DeMarre Carroll, and Eric Gordon. So, oh, good God, man. Eric Gordon's got to go at some point. I'm probably going to try to move him up or try to move up with him on draft night. Either way, he's going to get traded very shortly. So let's check out our system proficiency. We are at 4 stars. Anything higher than that, I highly doubt it. Yeah, we're going to stick. I mean, we're going to stick with 7 seconds anyway, but, you know, might as well check and see. So Malcolm Miller, is there anybody else I might want to get on a 2-way deal besides you? We can pick up the center. That's fine. Okay. So I will see you guys at the end of year number 2. Yeah. Year number 2. I'll see you guys in just a sec. All right. My apologies. I said year number 2. This is year number 1. It's late. I'm trying to get these pumped out, just done with. So this was year 1. All right. So we finished with a 45-37 record. Giannis wins MVP. James Wiseman wins Rookie of the Year. Beautiful. Shot 28 from 3, though. Oh, my goodness. D. Schroed, 6-man. Kawhi, DPOY. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons most improved again. That happened in my Magic rebuild. Strange. Lloyd Pierce, Coach of the Year. So we are a 7 seed. Wow. All right. So let's take a look at stats on the season. James Harden led us in scoring with 29 points, 5 boards, 7 assists. Very efficient. I mean, that's James Harden for you. So Russ down here with almost 24 points, 7 and 7, shot 29 from 3. That's, you know, that's also Russ for you. So we already saw James Wiseman's stats a little bit. Only shot 28 from 3, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Otherwise, he was very solid. Michael Beasley, wow, he played that much. That sucks. Myers Leonard, same with him. Austin Rivers was okay, not great. Joe Harris shot almost 46 from 3, shot 44 from the field, so that's cool. Rocco playing defense and not doing much else, as per usual. Eric Gordon was not great either. DeMarre Carroll was not great either. Man, I told you guys in the offseason our bench was going to suck this year. I was not kidding. So we're taking on the Nuggets in round 1. They got Dragic. Interesting. Dragic, Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Jay Crowder, and Jokic. Fully expecting to get swept. And we win in 5. Okay. You know what? Let me, real quick, actually just adjust the minutes for the playoffs. We're going to give Wiseman some more. We're going to give Russ and Harden both 39. We'll give Wiseman actually like 36. We'll give those extra 2 to Joe Harris. Oh, man. Okay, so we're taking on the Warriors in round 2. Steph, Clay, Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal, and Marquise Chris is their starting 5. Now's probably where we get swept. And, wow, we take it to 7, but we lose. So Warriors go on to lose to the Hawks in the finals in 5 games. Trae Young is your finals MVP. And man, that San Antonio pick coming in clutch here, as that ends up being the 3rd pick in the draft. Perfect. Is that our only pick? I think it is. All right. That is indeed our only pick, but at least it is 3. So we will bring back Mike D'Antoni, and we will bring in Jason Taylor as our CFO. And we do get both of those guys. So let's go ahead and go to the draft. All right. This went about as well as I could have hoped. Cade Cunningham went 1. BJ Boston goes 2. And we are here at 3, and we're taking Evan Mobley because we need big help badly. So do we have a 2nd round pick? We do, 17. I don't think I want to make that. So I may look for a trade real quick, but I'm very happy with picking up Evan Mobley for sure. So I just ended up trading that 2nd round pick for a future 2nd. So we're bringing in Evan. Oh, man, it is late. I cannot talk anymore. Bringing in Evan Mobley. No team or player options for us this year. We will give this dude the qualifying offer, I suppose. And on to free agency. Giannis is here, and we have 0 money. We don't really have any free agents either, which is kind of nice, but definitely going to look to make some trades. We actually have 16 players on the roster for once. That's like unheard of. So we're going to make this trade for Chris Boucher. We're going to send Eric Gordon and DeMario Carroll to the Bucks for him and a future first. You know what? I want to make sure I win a championship in this rebuild, so we're gonna cheese. We are going to cheese hard. We're gonna send Kylo Quinn and Cristiano Felicio to the not that one actually. Hang on here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send it to the Jazz, or the Grizzlies, actually. They have the Utah's 2022 pick. So we're going to get 2 firsts out of that, and we are going to do the same with Neto. We can just do that with the Sixers. We will send Tyler Johnson somewhere for something to Cleveland. We will send Kent Bazemore somewhere. Actually, for Daniel Gafford. Would prefer that. And we will send Michael Beasley and Myers Leonard. What can we get for them? We'll send them to the Knicks. There we go. So, want to make sure that we have draft capital. It's complete cheese. I don't think we're going to need it. But also, my reasoning is that if I'm going to try to trade up in the draft next year, I want to have players that are on multi-year deals. These guys were all on one-year deals remaining on their contracts. So I will fill out the rest of the 15-man roster, and I'll see you guys at player progression. Okay, so we're here at player progression. James Harden regressed down to a 96, but Russ is still a 90, I guess. Rocco up to an 87. Wiseman and Mobley and Chris Boucher, just because of, well, these two, because I switched them to power forward. Wiseman just went up 4. Joe Harris and Gafford 78, Austin Rivers 77, and such and so on. Let's move on to training camps. All right, so at training camps, we will send Daniel Gafford to untapped potential. Is there anybody else I even want to send there? Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, we're not going to waste that on that. We'll send Russ to perimeter shooting, and we'll send big man defense to Evan Mobley. And let's go ahead and advance to year 2. Let's check out this rotation. So we got Russ, Harden, Rocco, Evan Mobley, and Wiseman as our starting 5. That feels pretty good to me. It looks good on paper. We'll see how well it performs. We got Chris Boucher as our 6th man. I guess that's fine. Actually, I want to take some minutes away from him and give a couple more to our young guys there. We got Joe Harris, Daniel Gafford, who I don't want to play. Want to play Dion Waiters, who I don't even know if I mentioned I signed Dion Waiters, but I did with some kind of exception. And then there's Austin Rivers. So that is going to round out our rotation. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, good. We're still good. So we're still at 4 stars, 7 seconds or less. Rocco's really holding us back in that one. But I really don't care. I'm going to stick with that no matter what. Anyway. So we are going to send this dude and Daniel Gafford to the G League. And I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. All right, that's what I'm talking about. At the end of year number 2, we finished with a record of 62-20. Luka wins MVP. Evan Mobley wins Rookie of the Year. So we got back-to-back Rookie of the Year winners. Bol 6-man, Kawhi DPOY. RJ Barrett, most improved on the Pistons. Interesting. And Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. So we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Let's take a look at stats. James Harden, of course, leading our team in scoring with 28 points. Very efficient. 48 from 3 is nuts. Russ, about the same as last year, but he was much better from 3 this year, which is nice. James Wiseman definitely improved quite a bit. His 3-point shots up close to 35%, which is nice. So happy with that. Evan Mobley shot 28 from 3, but so did Wiseman last year, so that's fine. Chris Boucher was pretty solid off the bench. Dion Waiters actually was also pretty solid off the bench. That's interesting. Didn't expect that one. Rocco, not shooting well, but playing good defense, I'm sure. So, yeah, his per 36 minutes, he's got 2 steals a game, so that's pretty decent. Joe Harris, just great shooter. That's about all he does. And Austin Rivers is down there hanging around. All right, so we're playing Memphis in round 1. They got Victor Oladipo's new, Isaac Okoro's new, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jonas Valanciunas. So let's see how this goes. And we... Oh, why did I choose to record another rebuild tonight? I'm putting myself through losing to an 8 seed in the first round of the playoffs again. Come on, dude. All right, the Hawks win the finals again. Trae Young's your finals MVP again. Good for him. So we end up with the 3rd pick in the draft from the Thunder. We also have pick 11 from Utah. We also have 28 from New York and 29 from us. So I already know exactly what I'm going to do with those picks. Let's go ahead and sign Jeff Booker to be our new assistant GM and go up to the draft. So I'm trading up to 1. Who's got 1? The Cavs? Yeah, I'm trading up to 1. All right, will this get it done, or will I have to include 3? Or possibly just another player. If I even have anybody else I'd be willing to trade that might have some value, because I don't really, to be honest. So that's unfortunate. I guess we're going to have to give up pick 3 in this trade. So will you take that? And they do. So you guys probably already know I'm taking Emoni Bates, 100% there. So let's go ahead and sim to our next pick. And do I even want to make these picks? Actually, I don't think I do. I'm going to look for some trades for the rest of our picks and see what comes up. So we're going to make this deal with the Jazz. We're going to send them pick 11, Dion Waiters, and Alan Williams for Buddy Hield and Nikola Mirotic. Main piece in that is Buddy Hield. I could do some of these other trades like Tobias Harris, who's never good. Clay, who's making almost twice as much as Buddy Hield. Chris Middleton, who's on a 1-year deal, and I don't know about that anyway. So we're going to get Buddy Hield, and that'll be fine. Now, I do still have these other picks. Do I have anybody else I could even package? Chris Boucher's up to an 86. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I do have Nikola Mirotic now, I guess. So anybody decent here that I might want to get? Not really. Chris Paul, we could bring him back to the Rockets, but no thanks. I may just take one of these young guys here. And yeah, I will take I'll take Jeremiah Robinson Earl with that. And let's see, our last 2. Okay, really? All right, well, I guess we'll just flip Robinson Earl and those 2 seconds into 2 future first. Yep, we're good on that. So let's get out of the draft. So we add Emoni Bates and Buddy Hield. James Harden opts into his contract, which was unexpected, but I'm okay with. James Wiseman going to accept. Daniel Gafford going to accept. So Kevin Durant opted in. That's unfortunate. I was going to say if Kevin Durant opted out, I would definitely, without a doubt, try my hardest to clear up cap to sign Kevin Durant, but that's not going to happen. So Rocco is not interested in negotiating with us. So he thinks. Until we do a little of this action. And we bring your ass back, Rocco. But you're not getting that much money. That's for damn sure. I'll give you 160 and I'll give you a player option. And I would think we're probably going to be his number 1 offer. I hate that you can't even see his offers if he's not interested in negotiating. But we do end up picking up or bringing back Robert Covington. So as of right now, that's probably the main signing that we're going to make. So we're going to make another trade with the Jazz. We're going to send them Daniel Gafford and Austin Rivers for Tyrese Halliburton and Dion Waiters. Waiters will more than likely be flipped once again. I just wanted to upgrade the backup point guard position. So as of now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got a rotation. I'll probably just take picks for Dion Waiters, to be honest. And I suppose he can go to the Knicks, because why not at that point? So yeah, I'll just I'll fill out the 15-man roster, and I'll see you guys at player progression. So here at player progression, Harden still a 96, Russ still a 90, Mobley up to an 88, Wiseman up to an 87, Boucher up to an 86, Rocco also an 86, Buddy Hield 85, Monty Bates 83, Halliburton 81. So I did bring back Joe Harris, but he's not going to play for us. I signed a few other guys as well, just to fill out the roster. So here at training camps, we're going to send Tyrese Halliburton to untapped potential. We will send Russ to perimeter shooting. And we'll send Evan Mobley once again to big man defense. So let's go ahead and advance to season number 3 and take a look at this rotation. So we got Russ, Harden, Rocco. Yeah, he can start, I guess. Evan Mobley and James Wiseman. And then, no, actually, I want Emoni Bates to start. So at that point, I feel like I probably might as well trade Rocco. That may be something I look into. It honestly, yeah, that's probably going to happen more than likely, because if he's not going to start, I feel like there's no point in him being on the bench because he can't score. So, yeah, I'm going to look into that real quick before we start the season, but on the bright side, our system proficiency with Emoni Bates in there is up to 4.5 stars. So what we're going to do is send Rocco and a first-round pick from New York to the Pacers for Kelly Oubre and a two-way player. So that'll help us out, help out the bench in terms of scoring. So let's get Kelly Oubre up here. Joe Harris, sorry, dude, you're not going to play this year. You've been replaced. So I don't know if that has any effect, but I'll put Joe Harris right there at 10 just in case. So I guess he would be, the next man off the bench if something happened. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into simming year 3. I will see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so in year number 3, we finish one game better than we did last year. 63-19 is the record. Luka wins MVP. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. RJ Hampton, 6-man, Giannis DPOY, RJ Hampton, Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni, once again, Coach of the Year. So, once again, we're a 1 seed. Hopefully, we do not once again lose in the first round. James Harden, his scoring volume went down a little bit, but we definitely have some better players on the roster now than we did in prior years. Overall, he was still fantastic, though. James Wiseman, man, wow. Up to 40% from 3. He was almost 50, 40, 90. Dude is getting really good. Russ, back to reality, shooting 28 from 3. Emoni Bates was very good in his rookie year. Buddy Hield off the bench was very efficient as well. Evan Mobley was very good, up to 37 from 3 this year from 28 his rookie year. So I'm happy with that. Kelly Oubre was pretty solid. Chris Boucher did what we need him to do, and Tyrese Halliburton was quite efficient when he played as well. So, taking on the Clippers in round 1, they got William Floyd, Landry Shamet, Kawhi, Marcus Morris, and Montrezl Harrell. I think we should win this, but come on. Thank you, 2K. Thank you. So we're taking on the other LA team, taking on the Lakers. They got Joe Chealy, THT, Denzel Valentine, AD, and Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson seems to bounce around all over the place. We sweep them too. So we're taking on Memphis with Ja, Victor Oladipo, Isaac Okoro, Brandon Clark, and Triple J. Let's see how this goes. We sweep them. We are undefeated in the playoffs. The Hawks in their 3rd straight finals. Good God, look at that team. They replaced Clint Capella with Andre Drummond somehow. But we'll take it game by game. And there goes our undefeated streak in the playoffs. We win game 2, though. We win game 3. Let's go up 3-1. There we go. On to Simcast. Can we win the finals in 5, please? It's a pretty close game. Let's slow down a little bit. 2 minutes to go. We're up by 3. Let's hop in. Why not? All right, so they got the ball here. James Harden's got 19, 7, and 8. Not too bad. Trae Young's just running right around James Harden. I mean, James Harden's not known for his defense, so what can you expect? But let's take the ball down the court with James. See if we're going to run by Trae Young. Lob it to the cameraman. That was a great pass. Fantastic pass. All right, we're only up by 1. Maybe I shouldn't try to get so flashy with it. Somehow that was a block for Evan Mobley. We're going to send it up, try to lob it again. Wiseman gets it this time, lays it up. So up by 3. God, Trae Young is just running all over the court. Is this your game plan? I guess it is when he's this slippery. We can't get the rebound. And we're going to foul John Collins. So he made the first one, and he makes the second one. So back to a 1-point game. Let's take it down the court with Russ. James Harden is not in the game anymore. Can we just get by everybody with Russ? We can. Look at Russ, man. Back up by 3. God, Trae Young is killing me on the defensive end here. It's just running past everybody. John Collins. Okay. Drummond gets the putback, and we're back to only being up by 1. Oh, Mobley, I saw you there for a second. Pull up with Russ. Misses, but we get the rebound with Wiseman. Go up with it. Oh my God, Wiseman. No, dude. Come on. All right, they call a timeout. We got 18 seconds, so they could hold it for the last shot. We're only up by 1 still, so. Oh boy. All right, here goes Trae Young. Probably going to hold the ball for the last shot, so let's see if they hit a game winner here. 10 seconds to go. I'm not liking this very much because I know Trae Young's just going to run by me. Kevin Huerter for 3. Misses, but Collins gets the rebound. Blocked! And we win! Let's go. What a way to end it. There we go. Russell Westbrook is your finals MVP. Look at that. Okay. So we're actually able to win within 3 years this time. You know, oof, the 2K sim has not been kind to me tonight, to put it lightly, but we win in 5 games. Russ was the finals MVP. He was really good, shot 43 from deep in those 5 games. So hope you guys did enjoy this rebuild. If you did, I would really appreciate a like on the video. And like I mentioned earlier, and like I mentioned in all of my videos, if you guys have any teams or challenges you'd like to see me do, just drop a comment, and more than likely I will get around to it. So like I said, man, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.